the longer we've worked on it, the more we've found out about how relevant the book is today, and not just because of the Arab Spring, although that has entered into it a little bit, but because the people who are still living from the Second World War, this is their last decade maybe, and there is also a very great renewed interest in resistance itself, and everybody loves to know an experience of this depth from one eye, one voice. You can see the changes that this man makes and has to make in order to survive. And that it's not all grim. I mean, there's a lot of grim things that he sees and experiences, but he has a very good sense of humor, so that it's very clever the way he has intertwined. Every time I think about it, I mean, he only had 8 months to complete this book. He took notes, and that one thing I have neglected to tell you is that he took notes and did drawings while he was in prison, in all 5 prisons and 5 locations, and some of the drawings which are in this book, in The Long Norwegian Night, and then we're going to have another version that has all the art. He was an amazing woodcut artist, very much along the lines of the Norwegian who did the Scream. Munch. I mean, when I've looked at some Munch painting, Munch is having a lot of revival this year, and there is a revival going on at MoMA, and there's also a big exhibit going on in Oslo. So it's very interesting to see the vertical lines that he was able to draw. But we still don't quite understand how he was able to accomplish so much. But he was a draftsman, and that was his last job, and he was a draftsman in the second Sachsenhausen work camp called Bad Saro, and he might have just been able to sneak through and do some of these incredible drawings. So the combination of the visual drawings, which in a way are much more effective than, say, if he had a camera or was photographing what he saw, makes this a very powerful statement. And even though we've seen a lot of World War II stories, this one kind of cuts through a lot of the cliches. It's very personal and very relevant.